Evan Pope, back at you, PM Head of Cloud Management Solutions here at Supermicro, continuing our podcast on deploying Super Cloud Developer Console, formerly SDX. In the previous video, we were provided a for loop from our developers to load the remaining images within our developer console. So I just want to review here the for loop again, which is at the top of the screen here. And you see here that it was successful. We loaded all of the various images here. So in the previous video, we executed the for loop, but because of these large images and taking a long time, we decided to do a lot of this work in the background here to let it continue. But here's the end result of the for loop command that we issued. And the one we're actually interested in is this one on the top here, which is Quai.io, which is going to be important for loading the next particular image through the nerd control and uh, nerd control load command. So let's cut and paste this from our existing guide here. And then what we'll do here is we'll load it in this new system here. Um, and we got a paste issue here, so just a minute here. Um, so the first command we're going to do is use the tag option. And let's clear the screen here to get the rest of the stuff out of here. And we're going to issue the inert control. We're going to make sure that we're utilizing the public folder. And then also we have the IP address of 172.24.199.146. We'll execute it, and the command was successful on execution. And the next one is we're going to push this image out to our public folder. And again, we're going to make sure it's set for a public folder and our IP address here. And cut and paste issue here. I'm going to do this again here. Issue the command, and it was successful, right? So we have the manifest 256 and also config SHA both set to done and was successful. So we're going to clear that out. And then the last piece of this is the other for loop that's provided by our developers. We're going to go over to the Helm location here and execute this command, the for loop command, once I paste in here. And we're going to make sure that the charts is set as public, not default, because we can't write into the default project because we don't have a project out there called default for the folder. And then we also want to change the IP address here to 172.24.199.146. And it has completed the command. We have all saved along here. So indicates the command was successful. So that completes the installation, which we provided a step-by-step guide for you of installation, starting on a VM was instantiated. right until actually the last phase of issuing the for loop. So I want to just do a couple of more things here before we close today, and that has to do with bringing in um, the harbor service again, looking at the public area and seeing here as our Quai.io Prometheus Alert Manager has been uploaded here in the public project. And also let's log in successfully. You can see we have the landing page here for our developer console. Note here it's 32666 is the actual port we utilize with our IP address. And then we simply type in the word sign on. And the password, default password is admin. So we're going to type in lowercase admin and password, PASSWORD, and we get connected, and then we're into a shell of the SuperCloud Workload Manager. So there will need to be additional steps here to configure your environment, and of course, we have a license. So when you contact our project teams and Supermicro personnel, you will need to provide them with the hash code here, and they will provide you the license key. You acknowledge it, and then that will turn on licensing for this particular product. So that concludes our session and our complete podcast on deploying a SuperCloud Developer Console. My name is Kevin Culp, PM Head of Cloud Management Solutions here at Supermicro, signing off. Thanks for joining and sticking with me through this entire long process of installing our product. I wish you best of luck in your install in your environment. And any questions or issues, please contact our support organization. They will be able to step you through and provide you the support you need. Thanks again for joining. We'll see you next time.